Blessings. My name is Svetlana. I am a divine energy healer. And today, I would like to speak about how to overcome a fear of death. A lot of clients come to me, a lot of people that I know in the world, they're very afraid of death. They're afraid of unknown. They are afraid of the ideas of a hell and heaven, or idea of not knowing what happens after death. But what I learned and what I know now, that those who are afraid of death the most are the ones that do not live their life. They are hoping that they still have many years, or they still have enough time to come into their own space and source and start living the life based on their own calling and purpose, on their heart's voice. That is a space of tragedy, the space of pain, when you do not live life by your own design, by that heart's knowing, when you're not sharing your own light, when you're not serving in your highest levels of capacity, when you are taking this voice, when you are taking this energy that is driving you into these spaces that are so beautiful for you to have the life of your dreams and beyond your wildest dreams, and you're pushing it down. You're not allowing it to unfold because of social structures or fears or the ideas of how you're supposed to be. If you want to not be afraid of death, start living your life now. Start living your life today. And even if you have no idea at this point in time on how it would unfold or what it would look like, you can just say, I don't know, but I'm willing. I want to live my life fully. I want to become my highest, most authentic, most beautiful version of myself. Creator, God, love, universe, I want it and I am ready. Please show me the way. Please show me the path. And the ways will appear and come into your life, but you just need to ask and be willing in your heart. So if you want not to be afraid of death, start living your life. A second point that I would like to make is the studies and is the concept of the primary question. It is something that I learned from Anthony Robbins at one of his events. And even before that, something that was downloaded into me and I used at my darkest time after the death of my husband, where I had no idea how I would survive and how I would live and how I would make my way out of darkness. And honestly, I did contemplate not living because I had no idea how to live. And what helped me the most is a surrender to that sick thought that I might not want to be here. And then asking the source, universe, God, creator, how I could start loving this life on earth. And the spirit told me, ask yourself this question: how do I fall in love with life again every day? And that is what I did. I asked this question times and times again. How do I fall in love with life again? How do I fall in love with life again? And that question presented so many different ways for me to fall in love with life. Beautiful people would come into my life. I started seeing sunrises and sunsets where I could not see them before. I started noticing the gentleness of the nature and the beauty of my child and that unconditional love that I still had. And by asking this question, I was able to see the magnificence of the world once again. And that question unfolded many dimensions and many things in my life for me to fall in love with life again. And as I fell in love with life, death wasn't as scary anymore. Death became a process that is natural, and the knowing of energy came into my life. And then I learned that there is no birth or death. We're all parentheses in eternity. We come into this world and we leave this world as a different energetic vibration. Number 3, if you are afraid of death, study the energy. Study the energy. Number 4, look that fear in the eyes. Do the things that are scary physically. Go skydiving. Go break a wood. Go put yourself in situations where you need to be brave and you can face that fear. Most importantly is do not fight with that. Because when we fight with anything, we get hooked to that energy and it owns us. Also, please, please, please do not pretend as it is not there. You're thinking, I'm not thinking like that. No, I'm not thinking like that, so I'm not attracting that. Is not helping you and will not help you. Because the thought and the emotion is still underneath running the show. And you pretending to be delusional or pretending that it is not there is not helping you in any way or form. Face it. Stay in your strengths. Say, okay, I am afraid and I'm facing it. And do the actions and the steps and go right through that fear into the strengths within yourself and within the strengths of your own light. Hope this guys was helpful. If you have any other questions, if you have any comments, please go ahead and post them below. I would be happy to answer any of them.